Hi guys, welcome to Jaff Builds. I'm Jaff. This is my current build. It's a Ford Focus with a Lexus V8. I call it the Flexus. And it's got a pair of turbos for fun. Want to find out more? Stay tuned and watch me as I continue the build, and subscribe so you don't miss out. So I got a set of fancy dancy Chinesium US style rear lights. So on the standard lights, this is orange and horrible. On the US lights, all of this is red and this is white. But these are Chinese style because they've got LEDs in, not your normal lamps. So when I received these, you've got your cables just siliconed in there, and somebody had gone at this with the I don't know, well, something. They'd made a right mess of this. Looks like a heat gun or something, or a heat soldering iron, and basically made a mess of this. So the first thing I did was take a 30mm hole saw, not a hole saw, step drill. One of these, but bigger. Went through there to make it a circle. Now I need to fix these so they fit in the car properly. So these three cables were just hanging out freely. So what I decided to do was to take the standard bulb holder that goes in these holes normally, cut the end off, and got to the contacts in the middle. So you can kind of see the contacts in there. And I've just soldered the cables that were hanging out onto the right ones there. So now I can just plug in the car. So these go on the car, plug in just like it would normally plug into a bulb holder. However, obviously I'm not happy with the cables hanging out like that. So I've been on my 3D printer and printed a pair of these. So it's just two things that clip together. Space for the lamp holder and the cables to come out the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with silicone, and clamp it on there, and hopefully that'll waterproof them enough. And then these just clip into the car as normal. As far as the butchered bottom holes go, where the indicators go, I just made these on my 3D printer. So I measured up a standard lamp holders pattern, put it in the Fusion 360, I think I'm using now. You can kind of see in there, there's bits. Come on, light. There you go. Just about see there, in there. There's bits to clamp it in. So what I'm going to do is glue them in there, like that, and then we can just put a standard lamp holder in there. Easy peasy. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I can put these on the car, and one of the next things we're going to do is actually water test the car. I'm going to put it outside, but for that we need to fill the holes in the car that are taken up by these light fixings. So we need to sort these out first, and yeah, waterproof the car. So first things first, I need to put this one back on because it fell off. So I'm going to solder that on, then I'm going to fill this full of silicone, clamp them together, and then we're going to glue these in here, and we can put a normal lamp holder in them then. So, as some of you may have seen in the previous episode, I swapped out the lower rear fog light for another reverse light. So now I've got two reverse lights on the car, one on driver's side, one on passenger side, where normally you've got one reverse light, one fog light. I've done it because I hate the way the symmetry is. It needs to be symmetrical. You have to have a reflector and a fog, and a reflector and a fog the other side. So I bought a left-hand drive model, which you can get in from Europe, which is great, but that gives me two reverse lights now and no fog lights. So I've come up with a solution, and it is a 3D printed item. So this is just a cover. This fits on there like that. This then fits in the back of the light like that. It's missing a rubber seal, but that'll fit in there like that. So I can have multiple bulbs, and now I've got this stuck. Oh, good catch. There we go. And now I can have multiple bulbs in my custom made, well, whatever you want to call this, light thing. So how I'm going to do that is I've got some multi SMD bulb. I can't remember the fitment type, but they basically like your interior lights. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SMDs on there instead. Then I've got a where are they? There they are. Then I've got a bulb holder for them. That's one I've already done. So I've got a bulb holder. These go in there like that. However, this bulb holder is too big, so I'm taking the contacts out of there and putting them in my custom bulb holder. Then the custom bulb holder has a hole in the top for a 3-pin plug or a 4-pin plug, so I can put a earth and 2 feeds into here, and then whatever feed I put lights up one of the bulbs. And obviously I've got a red and a white bulb, so that I can have a fog light and a reverse light at the same time. I'm not entirely sure they're going to be bright enough, but it's better than nothing. So, first things first is cut up these brackets, get the insides off them, put some cables on them, and then put them into the custom bulb holder.
Turn it
there you go. There's the light holder with the required rubber, the 3-pin/4-pin plug, and I just chucked a bit of silicone in there to stop it from, hopefully stop any water getting in there if it ever does. This now should fit snugly in here. Find the right orientation. There it is.
Like a glove.
And then we put some power on that now, and we'll see if the red and the white light works. Spoiler alert, it will. So I've got the light here. I've got some cowboyed plugs in there a minute just to give it a feed. And I believe if I grab this red one, then we get a white light. And if we get this white one, we get a red light. So there's my fog light and my reverse light. I've got 2 of them, so that can go in the other one on the other side. And I got stuff on my finger. Leave that dry first. Yeah, so I can put them in. Make the other end of the plug off. So I've got the female side of the plug to go on the car. The wiring loom is down here somewhere, so we've just got some wires to sort, and obviously the other side, and then we can plug the rear lights in, and then when the rest of the wiring is in the car, we'll have a reverse and a fog light. So I'm pretty pleased with that. That worked out quite well. I don't think the red is bright enough. Maybe I can redo those bulb holders to have 2 red lights and 1 white light in there if I need to get more red intensity, but I think it's good enough for now. It's a red light for the fog lights and it's a white light for the reverse lights, and I've got 2 white colours on either side of the bumper. When I've done the wiring loom in the car, we'll roll it out a bit. We'll try all the lights out, including the top lights like I've done earlier. So we've got that new plug, so the lights are plug and play. We've got the lights down the bottom, on the back. I think that's it. So yeah, when the wiring loom is in the car, which should be soon, hopefully. I don't think I've got much left to do on that, so we can chuck that in, chuck the interior in, and roll it out, try all the lights, and if I've done everything right, they'll all work. If I've done everything wrong, well, I'll probably be live streaming how to fix it. Anyway, nice little simple video, that one. Just sorting the lights out on the back. Don't know how long this video is actually. I've filmed this over multiple days, but I think that should make a nice little video for everybody. So if you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, do all the YouTube stuff, share it with your friends. I'm making more progress on the car now, so hopefully it'll be up and running fairly soon. Just needs all these little bits that, you know, the old saying, the last 10% takes 90% of the time. Yeah, I've been trying to film some of it because some of it's interesting, some of it isn't. Like, I've not shown you the wiring. The wiring has been a pain, but yeah, the little bits that I can show you, it's good to get a video out of it. Anyway, I think I'm done. Like I said, nice short video. See you next time. Ciao. So I couldn't help myself. I wired up. I didn't wire them up. I just gave them together. But I wired up the brake lights and the fog lights just to see what they look like. They don't look that great at the moment because it's really light in here. Also, we can look at the side lights. So there's the side lights. And I've got to swap them down there to show the reverse lights, so I'll do that now. And there you go, there's my reverse lights. Let's go and chuck the lights off. Boop! Oh, that's plenty bright enough. Plenty bright enough. Nice! And let's put the brake lights on. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yes, it's as dark as it looks. Can't see anything. Is it that one? Yes, it is. That was a total guess. And, oh, they're bright. They're really bright. There you go, brake lights, side lights, and reverse lights. So yeah, I'm happy with those lights. I go to the middle light on the brake light on the boot lid, but I'll be worried about that when I put all the lume in. Yay! This brake lights are blinding.